As the room fill up, be sure to hit the like, share this content, let a friend or that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and Beyond. Come on.
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Now it's here. What should I say? I am.
All right, let's get it.
What more do you want from me?
Yep. Come on. Who running? All right. Appreciate everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on. All right. I love it when I see the room fill up. Appreciate all of you guys. Adrian, thank you so much. Nigel, appreciate you. Action Powwow, appreciate you, man. Jay Business, what's good with you all? So we're going to talk about this Michael Parsons, of course. You know, I did a film analysis on him earlier today. And what I wanted to convey and to have this conversation about, basically, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You don't have to get rid of Parsons. You just got to continue to build around it. I'm hearing a lot of people that will argue and say, well, he don't show up in big games. Well, that's predicated upon what the coaches do as well, not just one individual. And I can use the same argument on the defensive side of the coin. Who else showed up? Who else showed up in those games, right, in the playoff game, as it relates to the defensive side of the coin? We can go back and forth and talk about these things, but the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a team, baby. Old folks say this. Old folks say this, ladies and gentlemen. I would rather have them inside the tent pissing out opposed to outside the tent pissing in, right? Trust and believe. There's been times and moments that you wish you had this. Ain't that right? Riggs! I can't take this no more, Riggs. The man had one leg, and we couldn't get to Aaron Rodgers, man. Who remember that? And that was way back in 2014, before Parsons or Dak Prescott was here, but in a whole different administration as far as defense and offense. But what I'm saying is, don't sully or spoil what you have by desiring the things that you don't, because at one point in time, the thing that you very much so have is something that you dream for, wish for. You know, I get it, man. I get it. It's been 25 plus years, right? We can say 25 plus years. Parsons had nothing to do with that. Dak Prescott had nothing to do with that. But there's two people that we know for sure that's been here for that length of time, that's been very involved with this particular team. And the Joneses is their last name. Y'all can fill in. You can fill in who's the first names of it, but that's a consistency right there. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, continue to build around that. Figure out ways to say, hey, would you rather have podcast Parsons or Isaiah Buggs, right? I mean, God, dog, Google Isaiah Buggs. I had my guy, Boss Cowboy Sports, to look him up yesterday. Not one word about this dude, domestic violence and what have you, and what's going on with those particular things. I hope all is well that's close to those particular situations, but you guys get with what I'm saying. You got to have a person that can do this. Now, I'm glad that this first clip is the New York Giants, second clip is the Jets. Can somebody let me know what was the scores against the Jets or what have you? Not the Jets, but the Giants. What was their score? Because I'm going to get right to the other subject matter at hand as well. What was the score the first time we played them and the second time? Do any of you guys know of the score 40-0. Oh, okay. Well, there's a little fire going on that I didn't mean to, Shout out to the Smooth that's on TikTok that made the video. I just recrafted and reposted it here on Twitter and as well as Instagram just to hype up, give these guys a little morale. Give these guys a little, promises and hopes and everything like this. I didn't think that it was going to fall into the category that now these boys are beefing. Yeah, Malik Nabers is now beefing with Trayvon Diggs. Why? Because of this video that your brother from another mother, no other, don't look like Danny Glover, done posted. I posted this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Malik Nabers versus Cowboys Trayvon Diggs matchup going to be epic. It's going to be epic. And then my guy Diggs, he fooled around and said, all right, cool. I don't tag nobody. I don't name drop nobody. But Trayvon Diggs got a chance to repost and reshare this video. And, of course, it kicked off some wildfires with him, with Malik Nabers. And now Malik Nabers talking Brody. And I love this. Boy, I love this. Yeah, Diggs responded to this video. But let me just play the video. He said,
Who is one DB that you can't wait to match up against?
Trayvon Diggs.
Be careful what you wish for, baby. Yo, let's get it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yeah, we are all entertained with this, man. Come on with it, that Trayvon Diggs.
See, when you invest in something,
come on with it, baby.
He's not like high level striker. I think I can knock him out.
So the whole fiasco thing is, I don't know how to click on it from here. Let me see if I can find it via this portion of it. Now, I can't do it that portion, but somehow Diggs, if you go to his page, I guess you go to Trayvon Diggs' page. Let me go to Trayvon Diggs' page. Now, hold on. Make sure I go to his page because, Twitter is something else with themselves. See, Trayvon Diggs, he ended up resharing it, right? And that's what happened. So when Trayvon Diggs reshared the whole thing, they've been going into war. Let me go to my page now. Let me go to my page. Oh, my God. Let me go to my page and scroll all the way down to the whole aftermath of everything. I know I did it. Here we go right here. He says, Malik. I said, look what I done started. Malik Nabers and Trayvon are beefing. Giants versus Cowboys in week 4. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait, I can't wait. And then, the young fighter, he haven't played yet in the National Football League, He says, Wussy want to insta beef. He's tweeting, and I see all of that, So wait a minute, dude. Malik. You haven't played a down yet in the National Football League, man. Come on, man. Now. If you are, John's been getting belt for some years now. So they've been getting beat down for some years. That's Trayvon. Trayvon ain't going to hold back, So what I'm saying here is if you're an LSU guy, put LSU, stay true. And if you are a Roll Tide guy, let me know in the chat, man, because this is going to be something that we going to kick off every year there. Yeah. And then my guy Jay Tuck, he said, Jay Tuck, he crazy as hell. He's a good follower on Twitter too. He said losing Nia Long and the NBA championship. is a man's worst nightmares. And yeah, oh boy. Just had to, when you see a beautiful image, you gotta stop and pause for a second, because at the end of the day,
God, Lord have mercy. I mean, Lord. I'm sorry. I got distracted. I just started fantasizing.
But neither here nor there, man. That's what's going on around the world, man. And I'm gonna give y'all another update. Hey, man, I get the Bill Belichick thing, man. Let Bill make it, man. Let Bill make it. Y'all just got to let Bill Belichick make it. Now, do I agree that he's about 78, 80 years old and she's 24? Man, she's grown. I don't care about the age difference. She's grown. She can go buy some beers and a whole bunch of other stuff. So y'all let the man leave Bill alone, man. Look, that joker done left Pound Town and he done got his shirt off with my shirt off and he walking to get to the car, man. Shoot. Come on, fam. Hey, that's a secret part of me. There's a secret part of me, believe it or not, would love for Jerry Jones to just get out of this business and just live his life, right? Jerry Jones out here suing everybody. Jerry Jones out here, well, he not suing or he getting sued or he's fighting in trial and all of this stuff. I had to get it right, so don't y'all come after me, So let the man, kick over his bucket list and do his thing, man. If you want to splurge on the youngins, and the wrestlers, let him do that, But that's all I'm going to say on that topic. Shout out to Bill, Belichick. Not Parcells, but Belichick. Bill Parcells better not walk out of nobody's house with his shirt off, But, yeah, you live once, ain't that right? Ice cold, yeah, I see you, fam. Appreciate you, man. So, Back to football, because y'all better be careful. Be careful, because Bill Belichick, he may be our next coach over here. You better watch out. He forgot his shirt. Yeah. Or she done ripped it off of him, That's how it goes, man. Shoot, that blue chew kicked in and messed up some stuff. Oops, I said that out loud. Blue Chew, run me that check, baby. But back to the nature at hand. A lot of people, last night, I'm working in reverse, y'all. I'm working in reverse. Because I'm supposed to talk about this on the front end, the bargain parts of Boss Cowboy Sports. The real conspiracy guy, right? He said, well, the Cowboys promised us that they're going to go out there and go grab a few people to help solidify this team on the defensive side of the coin. And I truly believe, I love my Cowboys. I thought that they was going to really do something with this $12.5 million, or to be exact, let me see how much money we got. Absolutely. Let's see how much money we got. Let's see. I gave us too much. $12.1 million. I thought we was going to do something with the money, the coins that we got from, dare I say, Michael Gallup or what have you, since it was the after June 1st, whatever cuts, we get this money. I thought we was just going to dance around. But so far, the Dallas Cowboys, we've been bargain shopping. We've been looking under rocks, diving in trash cans. We've been shaking the trees, seeing what can fall out of it. And, of course, Garyon Conley fell out of it. A guy named Willie fell out of it. And now they're bringing in another fella. Let me see if I can pull him up. UFL standout defensive edge rusher, Jonathan Galvin. He's going to be a guy that they're going to work out. And he used to play for the Green Bay Packers. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them, or vice versa, however that saying goes. So he's working out with the boys, and hopefully that's a situation that we can bring him in for a cup of coffee. I haven't got a chance to dive into his tape and film analysis and none of that stuff. But one thing that I can tell you, that in Will McClay's defense, we got to give him grace and a little thing called mercy. We got to give him that, right? We got to tell the fan base, hold on, put that butter knife down, and don't shake me with it.
Shame. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Buying lugs when we need some Timbs, right, James Brown? I see you, fam. Hey, that's the philosophy. We got a philosophy and a principle that we live by. And in Texas, you know, you don't see Timbs nor lugs around here. It's 102 degrees. I'm the only brother that wear a hoodie during this time frame. Trust and belief, you know. But it is what it is. I would tell you guys that sometimes you can be drafted in a situation and it becomes very turbo toxic. Sometimes you can be in the wrong environment and people will cast their thoughts of you and what you can do very quickly. And to anyone, and for anyone to say otherwise, just sit back and just watch Garyon Conley, because I had a chance to look back at some of his older clips, and you can literally see that the kid do have ball awareness. He's a 4'4" guy. He's got good length. He is a press cover corner. Hey, not many of our DBs can say they picked off Patrick Mahomes, right? Did any one of us picked off Patrick Mahomes? Garyon Conley can go into this meeting and say, hey, I picked off Pat Mahomes, you know. And that's just the reality of it. Ooh, wee. So when you start talking about those things, right, is he a guy that could be just a quote-unquote camp body? Yes. But this is what one of his teammates said of his mindset, and think of mental. I'm always of the mind. I'm always thinking that if you just reshape your mind and speak it into existence, it can flat out happen, man, you know. First thing that was pretty much ever created from the creator was sound, you know. Sound. The thoughts came, and then he said, let there be light. And then light started moving around, you know, and all of that stuff, you know. He spoke it, right? So what I'm trying to say, thou should decree a thing, and it shall be established, boy. Woo! Boy, y'all getting me going too early. Yeah, Cowboys just cheap. Yes, Graza. Yeah, Garza. Yeah, Cowboys, that's just who they are. They dumpster diving right now. Mm-hmm. They are dumpster diving right now. Come on. So here's what one of his teammates had to say about Garyon. All right? And happy Juneteenth. I see you, Jerry. Shout out to you, Jerry, for reminding us.
Garyon Conley is in this interesting spot. And, I talk to him from time to time. I enjoyed playing with Garyon. This dude he is going to make it back to the NFL. He is speaking this path back to the league into existence, and I love it for him. And, playing in the UFL is just one step in this, and, he's trying to have his moments there. But if you talk to this man, I've not seen somebody so focused and so long, singularly on a goal like he is, getting back to the league. And so it's exciting to see that he has another opportunity to continue playing this game, because it can be tough when you're on the outside looking in, but he's going to find his way back in.
He said he's going to find his way back in. Now, I don't know the two people that's speaking. I think Daniel said Josh Perry and Bobby. Is that Bobby Carpenter? Don't tell me that's Bobby Carpenter. Let me know. Let me know if that's him. I need to be a guest appearance on this show. I need to reach out to him. I don't reach out to much, but I need to, But when someone sees your look, the greatest feeling that someone can have is someone else speaking glory, or one of the greatest feelings that someone can have is someone speaking glory of your hard work and dedication. I love sometimes when I sit back and I hear others speaking like, man, this dude Law Nation, man. I can't stand the dude, but I know he's a hard-working guy. You know, oh, man, this dude Law Nation, I love Law Nation, man. I listen to his show every morning, every evening. Whenever he's live, I'm live. I absolutely love his dedication. You know, I've seen so many people say, man, I can't even stand the Cowboys. But that Law Nation, boy, he tells it how it is, man. You know, put him on ESPN. We need to hit. Boy, that makes me feel good, y'all. I love those words of encouragement and all of that, you know, adulations that you guys do. I really appreciate that, you know. And not to say that if Conley don't deliver those things, somebody saw the hard work and dedication, the sweat equity that the brother put out there. And that could have been the difference maker of him juxtaposed to DeAndre Baker making this team. El Patron 70, you know, he says, yeah, but if you speak it and it's not come through fruition, but you still keep speaking it, may sound like insanity just saying. Yeah, I know. I feel you, El Patron. Like, you keep speaking things and it's not coming through fruitions, and you saying, hey, we gonna make it. We gonna make it, man. I'm going to get biblical with you guys. Hey, man, we got to do this, man. It's going to flood. It's going to flood. Hey, what you doing, man? You crazy, man. What you doing with all them 2x4s in the woods, man? Why you gathering all of these animals together? Hey, man, it's going to flood, man. Y'all come on, help me, man. It's finna rain. It never rained before he started building that. You know, people looking at him like, this dude must be out of his cotton picking mind, right? But then when it started raining, hey, man, you got room for me and Ashaniqua? Hey, let me just be on the side somewhere. You know, it's raining like you said, but then people jump on, right? So I get it. You know, look, I've been wrong since 1996. My Cowboys going to the Super Bowl, man. My Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. My Cowboys. You can put me into the insane asylum, right? You know, and say, hey, man, Law is saying that these boys are going to the Super Bowl. yeah, and they can't even get to the conference championship game. Shouldn't that be the goal? I'm old enough to remember that, shoot, it would never been back-to-back playoff appearance. Who remember that? You know, we a playoff team, baby. It used to be win 1 year, off 1 year, win 1 year, off 1 year. You know, Chiefs were was wrong since the sixth. No. D-Shift said the Chief was wrong for 60 years until they was right. Yeah, that's the whole look. That's the whole thing about being a fan, right? Is that we have no control of the outcome of the situation. And that's the hardest ship to be on, right? To have no authority or control of the situation. And we got to blindly just root for something. It's literally what faith is. You know, it's literally what it is. You know, we can't see it. We can't taste it. We just know that, hey, this is our team and we love it. This is our team that make us mad. But there's somebody on the other side. Look, there's somebody who live on the East Coast that's angry and frustrated and still proud about this team, just like somebody on the West Coast. Ain't that something that's crazy, huh? You know, yeah. So all we can do now, let me tell you, the person that live life without those deep-rooted fandoms, yeah, they can say, yeah, man, they happy that the Chiefs won or what have you. But it would never feel as great or as good for those who stood by their team since 96 or beyond or before that time frame. And for us to ultimately one day lift up that Lombardi trophy. Man, oh my goodness. Ooh, wait. for those who stood tall, man, and had 10 toes down, man, and never wavered or never shifted, boy, the moment you get there, it's gonna feel even greater. I'm old enough to remember that, right? The Cowboys already had 2 Super Bowls before I started rooting for this team. But those 3 in the 90s, man, no one can ever take that feeling away from me, right? No one can ever take that joy away from me. There have been many of times that the AI speak. Yes, indeed, AI. Let her speak on it.
Paul, $20. Happy Juneteenth, Law. Keep up the hard work, my brother.
Appreciate it. I'll make it sure, Paul, that this AI knew how to say Juneteenth. Yeah. Action Power says, oh, Lord. Look. Before Action Power, he said, Law, we are in an abusive relationship trying to get a ring. And my guy, Eastside Harold, oh, Lord, 90s talk, who is completely, he never felt winning for his organization. He don't know what it feels like to be in the Super Bowl, period, right? He don't have historical artifacts or data to show even his past team performance of being successful. His greatest claim is what they did probably last year, right? C.J. Stroud, right? Beating the Browns, right? And going to another level and then getting blown out the next week, right? That's was their Super Bowl. Y'all won y'all Super Bowl last year. Y'all beat the Browns down, right? And then get blown out the next week, So, but Eastside Harold, can you imagine being an Eastside Harold, right? Don't know what it feels like, The Virgin Mary, well, he ain't gonna put you in the Mary category, but the virgin, the 40-year-old virgin, but I get it, man. Hey, they made it further than us in the playoffs, right? And if y'all want a cookie for that, look, rooting for a team that's so good and so great, he got to jump over here to watch us, right? And I love it. Shout out to you. Houston Texans are the virgins. Yeah, D-Shift, my mom accidentally called the cops after the Super Bowl 30. Man, Riggs! Yeah. But I think I saw something here that we got to go to, and it's pertaining what Matt Brown posted about tired of Mike Zim can make 2024 Cowboys defense like the 05 team. While Mike, I think that meant to say Zimmer will cook like Jim Schwartz because he put Simmers. All right, so let me see what they talking about here. Let's see what they got. All right. He's talking about Brown's double A-gap pressure. Squeezes in there. That's what I like to see right there. And double A-gap pressure, if you look at Michael Parsons' tape from last season, let me know in the chat where are most of his sacks are coming from. Let me know where they are coming from in the chat. And he got Edge on his name. He got an Edge podcast, but let me know where his sacks are coming from, where majority of his pressure is coming from. And if you think of A-gaps, if you're understanding of what A-gap is, let me know if you don't know what A-gap is. I'll give you a hint. It's the center got the ball to the left and the right of him are what we call the A-gaps. And the problem is when you putting pressure within the confines of the A-gap. Yes, so Christopher James says Strahan. Yeah, think of Strahan. Yeah. But when you think of a center and you think of the two guards that squeeze right to the right and the left of them, they got to make a decision once they snap that ball. And when you got a 4-3 guy or you got a fast guy, twitch guy, it's flat out hard, to pick those blitzes up or to pick that up. Now, to combat that, I think that Green Bay did a great job, a really, really great job on containing Micah Parsons, running not at him but away from him, and running through the B gap. And they did that on a consistent level, whereas for the life of me, they didn't move Parsons away from that. I get it. I understand. He was washed out in that game and pretty much cost only or allowed one pressure, I think one hold or something like that they called on him, and these sorts of things. But until this particular defensive staff, that I don't know how they're going to look with Parsons. I just think that they're going to look a whole lot better with Parsons. I'm talking about Zim and his philosophy. Until they figure out, hey, this is your weapon. This is what you got. This is what you need to improve at. This is how you can improve at. Then we'll be circling the wagon. But I would tell you guys straight up that I truly believe that Micah Parsons will have a better season this upcoming season than he ever had, because for one, he's not going to get babyfied, right? And for two, he's going to be a guy that if they do decide to maneuver and put things in front of him so that he can't eat and these sorts of things, that I think that this particular staff will figure out a way to get someone else to eat. And I hope that you guys are understanding and following me for what I'm saying here. And I think that that's been one of the Achilles heels here, is that we've been so depending on one person instead of the complete team. And that's been an issue. That's been a finite issue here. Let me see if I can blow this picture up for you guys, and especially this video. Boom, here we go. All right, so this is what he was talking about, the Browns and their shorts. And Brandon Laurie is a real good researchy guy. He's going to find out ways to find out solutions. And boy, Law was running for his life, wasn't he? And he can run. Switched right inside, and it's just untouched. Oh my God. Where they going with it, man? He, of course, strong side was the right side. So when you have strong side, right side, he flushed out to the weak side, right? So his relief valve is still on the right side. He can't pivot and turn because the guy is already on the ground trying to stop 22. What? Well, you're trying to stop number 6, right? So in order to combat against that, I think Parsons is by far faster than both of those boys, right? I think that this is going to be a situation whereas we're going to see these A-gap blitzes, man, and it's going to be crazy good for us, y'all. And I looked at tape, man, and you can see that through the A-gap, the greatest thing with Zim is that he can do it with the safeties. He can also do it with the linebackers. We just see that M right there that's on the screen. You see the M? We just need for us to have a big M. We need a big M on this team, man. And that will be the only way, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in and being parts of these type of episodes of us going. M is for Mozzie. Yeah. We need that M to be Mozzie, huh? Yeah. If Mozzie can, what did he bench press, y'all? 780 pounds, 800 pounds? Say, Mozzie, what we want you to do, what we need for you to do, Mozzie, is just push everything back, man. Don't worry about swim moves. Don't worry about disengaging. I just want you to push the man back. And then when by the time you engage with him, I want you to say, see, OS, oh shit. You know, I had to say it, you know. That's what I want him to say. Like, oh shit. This dude, he was just the cookie out of the batter. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, here go all of the chocolate and the nuts right here. Boom. You know, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Mozzie is from Jara, says Mozzie only has to worry about one-on-ones, and that's correct. So yeah, so if we can get that man to be up to speed and say, all right, cool, we got you. We're going to send Parsons. We may not send Parsons. I think this year Parsons may get his first pick. And it won't be element of surprise. It'd be like, hey, it went right to him. Pick 6 Parsons, right? He might get his first pick 6 Parsons. And speaking of picks, you can head over to PrizePicks and you can pick out your picks and protect your play. Download PrizePicks. They got an app. And when you download, you can still use promo code LAW. You can click the link that's in the description box. LAW, and 100% of your deposit match up to $100 will be applied to you, and you can always opt in to protect your plays. They got all types of options available for you over here. You can refer a friend, become an ambassador yourself, and get $25 per person that you sign up, and that can be a wonderful thing for your pockets. They got a Discord community play, 10 times the payout. And you can submit your lineup from there, and you can get to rocking and rolling. With PrizePicks have to deliver is a wonderful time, especially during this off season. I know we got until next month before we see anybody in some pads, man. And right now it's gonna be like the Sahara Desert. You know, it's dry right now. This is the Serengeti when everything dries up. Y'all ever seen that National Geographic channel with the elephants and the water buffaloes and the zebra? They walking, they looking for water and stuff. And the lion look like he need a sandwich. That's where we at right now, y'all. We definitely dried up. Ain't this right? Shout out to you, Christopher James. Appreciate you. So right now we're doing a lot of film studies and looking back at some things and seeing how Zim philosophy and scheme will work. I think that, you know, before we go any further down this road, that I truly believe that the linebacker room, what was considered our weakest link last season, will now be one of our strengths on this defense. Yeah. We see the oasis in the range, right? Gerald, you see the oasis? Flies all around the face. Yes. The flies be so in tune with the animals and stuff, trying to survive. They be sucking the little water that they can get out of the lion's eye, you know, and the lion can't do nothing about it. So y'all better be thankful that y'all over here, you know, in these United States, you know, instead of over there. Shout out to the Serengetis, though. You know, shout out to the Serengeti. And you got to always survive. So here's another thing. Here's another thing that I want to say, too. I got this footage over here going of CeeDee Lamb. That he got every inch of his body tattooed up and everything now. I would tell you that the Cowboys, they are working with a guy that's determined. They're working with a guy that's looking to get that bag. And every single year, when you look up CeeDee Lamb, they improve, or he improved. And the difference, and I'm not saying that Dez didn't work out during the off season, what have you, but he didn't do this type of workout, right? And not put one over the other that wore that 88. We all knew the transgressions that Michael Irvin had, but Michael Irvin, he partied, and then he worked out like this, right? But he was working to, like, I still believe that if Michael Irvin didn't have his vices, right, and shout out to the playmaker, he probably would have been right there with Jerry Rice. Because think about it, Jerry Rice was doing all of Jerry Rice things sober. Michael Irvin was doing all of his things unsober. You know, there's two different worlds, man. But I'm going to tell you that this CeeDee Lamb is a beast, a dog, and I think that be prepared. If he, and I know the Green Bay Packer game was very, very much so. Seems like somebody got paid under the table. You know, I don't know what happened that game. Some people, you can all blame Dak, whatever, what have you, you know. But if this dude catch on to what he was doing during the regular season, week 1, shoot. I have a little thing that I'm saying, and I'm seeing too. I don't think that Justin Jefferson is going to continue to excel with those numbers with that quarterback over there, whoever the rookie quarterback they got over there. I just don't think that that's going to happen, right? People take or took Kirk Cousins for granted. Watch. Look, that's just my weird thing. You know, James says Dez workouts were off the chain, even using respirated breathing masks. Yeah. I'm not. No. Hold on. I'm not saying that Dez Bryant wasn't a workout warrior. You can see that he was. So I'm just saying that he didn't work to this level. You know, he didn't. The first time Dez Bryant worked with D-Rob always open wasn't until 2000 and I want to say 17, 18. You know, so that's all I'm saying. I'm not beating up my guy Dez Bryant. You know, who needs a route? Who needs to run a route like that when you can just physically just out jump everybody on the field, right? You can run a bang 8 and the DB is like, shoot, let me get off of them, right? That's all I'm saying. But Tony Simmons says, yeah, he's going to suffer if he doesn't have Kirk Faxlaw. You know, and for the life of me, people think that Kirk Cousins is a trash quarterback. You know, I don't think Kirk Cousins is a trash quarterback. I look at Kirk Cousins, and I'm not saying this so that I can be in any defense of Dak Prescott. I just look at Kirk Cousins as if you were to put him on that same LA team that Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl with, he would have did the same. Look, they had the number 1 defense, and Stafford led the league in INTs, right? Yeah. So it's just what it is. More than half of the NBA players and NFL players are sober. Big smoke, big sniffing. Aren't sober. Okay, yeah. Well, shoot, it's a big half, man, Rail. Appreciate y'all, man, so much for tuning in to these type of episodes. Be sure to hit the like, share it. Sharing is always caring in these parts over here. Let a friend or a neighbor know. Check out PrizePicks too, by the way. Join PrizePicks, use promo code LAW, and everything will work its way out for you in the future with PrizePicks. Yeah, it's crazy how naturally gifted Dez was, and this is Paul. Yeah. To me, I think Dez was blackballed. I think Dez had at least 2 or 3 more years in him. I'm just saying. But, you know, y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, shout out to all of you all. Not going to say who he was blackballed by, though, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking freely, right? Just speaking freely, so don't shake me with the butter knife. Thank everybody, man. Thank all of you all for y'all support. Thank y'all for your love and adulations. Be sure to check out this video. It's live right now. It's live on my YouTube page and Facebook and Instagram. I hope you guys wrote that down. I'd rather have them inside the tent pissing out versus outside the tent pissing in. Shout out to Sadiq. Sadiq been there in the highs and lows, and Sadiq is one of our great Cowboy community pillars. But I want y'all to continue to share your love and prayers to Sadiq and her family. So can I get some blue hearts in the chat for Sadiq? Lift her up. Yes, indeed. One day at a time, baby. They say with life, it's such a journey. The road is never straight. There's peaks, there's valleys. But the more you learn is down in the valley. Long suffering is a fruit of the Spirit. And we've been suffering for a long time. We've been in battle and war for a long time. We've been trying to endure for a long time. We had the opportunity to make some things happen, and they dissipate and disappear. But the key to this all, ladies and gentlemen, is not to run. They say when you're up against the struggles, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. And when it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. Do the best that you can do, and that's what we're doing. We trying to conquer some things, man. We know that even if we fall, we're gonna fall still fighting to the end. We're not folding up like wallets, nor lawn chairs, cheap tents, no. We continue to endure. This too shall pass, good or bad. Here we go. Cowboy Nation. Stand tall or not at all. And if you can't stand, come roll with law. And if you can't roll with law, figure out a way to lay down and get down. And keep your mind rooted into this thing called Cowboy Nation. You see, the craziest thing about a root in the tree in this system, as much as it grows upward, it also grows downward. You see, the roots, they hold on to the soil. That's why we say we loyal to the soil, right? We loyal to the ground. We get down just like anybody else. And we will fight for what we believe in, 1,000%. So if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you all hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and all that you dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you will simply, oh, just simply, go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or poverty or famish or fame, or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want. If dogged and grim and besieged and beset, just like D-Shift said, we got cactus over here, baby. You will get it, baby. Yeah, ain't that right, baby? We cactus. Cactus boys over here. Desert boys. We here, baby. One love, DC for life, not for short. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, baby. And who can do it like me, baby? Who can do it like me?
Nobody, baby. And who can do it like me?
Nobody.
Who can get give you what you need?
Nobody.
Who can do you all night long?
All night long, baby.
Nobody, baby.
They can come closer than close. Yeah.
What we tell them?
Hey, bro, original, come on now, they never will be.
Come on, man.
Let's go, baby. Yeah. That's all I want to do, baby. Say, baby, all I want to do is run it up, baby. Roll those credits, baby.
I've been really in the field.
Come on.
I love the feel lately. I just wanna run it up.
Live like 95, baby. Come on. Parson! Parson, where you at, man? We need you in the playoff, Parson. Malik Nabers, you just don't know what you gonna do when we see you. Malik Nabers think that he's a 30-point different guy. Shout out to you, El Patron. Paul, man, appreciate you. Paul dropped 20 of them. D Shift, man, appreciate you. Who in law, baby? Who is with Malik Nabers, man?
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it.
Yo, baby girl, come on, nothing real as this. Call it what? Hey, them ringer apps is just crazy, huh?
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Ooh, come on, baby.
Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it.
Come on with it.
Count that too, count it up.
Bill! Bill Belichick, where you at?
I never own no chrome. Too many foes and clothes. Yeah.
Come on.
I be at home alone. I be in
Bill Belichick.
I be on road alone.
Come on. What you got, Bill? Tell him there's no days off, Bill. Now we gotta tell him, Bill. That's what you gotta tell him, Bill. There's no days off. Bill was over there wide backing that thing, boy. Tell him again, Bill. That's what you gotta do, Bill. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Riggs! Can't take this no more, Riggs. Tell him again, Bill. Tell him again. Tell him one more time, man.
Nobody, baby. And who can do it like me? Who can give you what you need?
Tell him, Bill.
Who can do you all night long? Nobody, baby.
Yeah, Jerry. Yeah. Jerry like,
I want me some glory hole.
Oh my God. Let me get on up out of here. Man, one love, man. I love y'all. Oh, snap.
We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it. But it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
You crying?
You're crying.
Man, that was the dopest line ever.
I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Damn, act together. Don't like your attitude.
Let's go, Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Still Super Bowl chance for now.
Let me get on up out of here, man. One love, man, and salute to all of you guys for tuning in and being part of this. But hey, when you leave, you just got to know.
God sees in you what you don't see in yourself. And that's why he chose you to break generation cycles. And he about to open door for you that no man can shut. That no man can shut. Because he wants them to be a witness for what he about to do. Woo! My God. He wants them to be a witness for what he about to do. So keep faith. Keep faith. And don't worry about if God gonna do it. Because it's already done. It's already done. You are favored. Victory's upon you. I need y'all to receive this message. Big dog.
All I ask.
Yeah, that's right.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
This is where we
Until next time, baby.
This is where we fight.
We about one love, baby. We about now slow it down just for a quick second. Here we go. Yeah, right there.
Nobody, baby. Nobody. And who can do it like no days off.
Yeah. God bless. Until next time. DC for life. Peace. Yeah. If we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. Let's go. Salute.